Hello everyone and welcome back to the Twitch TV Lounge. I am Richard Lewis, who have been hosting all of these interviews and stuff we've been doing over the course of the day. The tournaments are underway, and indeed the Counter-Strike is, well, all sorts of drama's been going on in that, frankly. I'm going to talk to somebody from the Counter-Strike scene at the moment. It is YZN, Sweden's biggest Counter-Strike streamer.
Yes.
So, tell me about Counter-Strike, because Sweden is the spiritual home of Counter-Strike.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Me, myself, I've been playing for almost 8 years now. So I've been around the scene for a very long time. Even though I didn't actually be a part of the professional scene when I was younger, I just played for fun. I've always been the guy who always wants to know what's going on. And I gotta say, there's been a lot of drama lately.
You're not wrong. Well, yeah. I'll tell you what then, we'll pick your brains about that and then we'll go into a biography. So,
yeah.
You know, you're a Swede. What do you think of the Fnatic situation? I mean,
well, I think they made it more dramatic than it should have been. I mean, I totally understand if DreamHack, the admin, said that we should rematch the whole game from 0-0. I totally agree with that, since both LDLC and Fnatic used a similar boost, not the same, but a similar one, which made it overpowered. Yeah. Definitely. So I mean, leaving walkover because you wanna get attention is not the right way to do it, in my opinion. I think they should have just said, sure, we'll do a rematch and just go from there. Really.
What about the cheating accusations that have been made at them? You know, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I guess you can definitely talk about it. You know,
yeah,
I know.
No, I know. Well, to be honest, I think that the cheating situation is bad, obviously, but I don't think that people should accuse other players before they have evidence. You know, we saw Peter post a Twitter, and I think that's the right way to do it. You know, a witch hunt isn't what we need in the scene. You know. But definitely there are cheaters. Obviously, both Kaylee and SF went on a vacation.
Yeah.
So I mean, it sucks that you know, people cheat. But I mean, in American football, I play American football myself, and there's cheater as well. We call it doping. I don't know how to say that in doping. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, if there's 1 million American football players, 2 of them might be doping. You know. And then it wouldn't be such a big deal. But since there's not as many pro players in Counter-Strike, and a lot of them are cheating, I consider 2 a lot of them. Since let's say it's 10 pro players and 2 of them are cheating, then boom, we have we could say 20% who might be cheating, and that's a lot. You know, that's a lot. So that's something that both sponsors, you know, they probably will take an extra thought before, you know, sponsoring something. Is this a serious scene? Are the pros for real, or are they just fake? You know.
Yeah. What do you think about you know, the potential that there's already some cheats that might have won prize money, you know, and there's not really anything you can do about it. They've got that money.
Exactly.
They took it home with them. And
I mean, obviously they should put a legally aspect on this situation. I mean, if you've won a lot of tournaments, which involves money, obviously, then you should be put in the legally spot and obviously pay back, in my opinion. I mean, you shouldn't get away with it. I mean, some people say that the VAC ban is enough, that the player will probably never play a tournament again, and that's enough. But that's not enough, in my opinion, because they've already won the money. They already spent it, probably. They already used it, so they definitely need to pay back somehow.
Well, not only that, historically, we've seen a lot of players, you know, they get VAC banned and then they're allowed to come back anyway. Another team, another account.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? I mean, like, I could name several pros actually that have had bans.
Definitely. But I think that lately, both Valve and the major tournaments have put in an extra thought about it, and made sure that if someone's gotten a VAC ban in CSGO, they should not be playing anymore. So that's awesome.
So let's talk about you. I mean, obviously you've played the game for a long time. How did you get into streaming?
Well, to be honest, I've always been one of those who play a lot. You know, I had a lot of friends, they loved soccer, they loved football, basketball, they loved sports. I've actually never been good at sports, so I was like, what am I good at? And I started playing Counter-Strike. I thought it was a lot of fun. I didn't play it seriously though. I just played to pass time, you know. And then I realized that most of my friends have practices to go to, and they can't play as much as me. and I hate to be by myself. Not just in gaming, in general. I always want to have my friends around me, people around me. I want people to see me, notice me, you know. So when I started streaming, I was playing solo queue once, and I started my stream. And a lot of people came in. I mean, not a lot, about 3 or 4 people came in. And they started chatting with me, telling me what to do, what not to do. And it made me feel like I'm not alone, you know. I'm actually playing with somebody else, even though they're not in the game. So I kept going, I kept streaming, and 4 or 5 people went to 10, then 100, 1K, and now here we are at 2.5K. So that's pretty much why.
But I mean, you stream in the Swedish language.
Yeah.
But your English is great.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
No,
I really do.
saying,
I really appreciate it. But the thing is, I don't feel as myself in English. I mean, I could talk to an English guy. He would understand me. I would understand him as we're talking right now.
Yeah, we're doing
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing okay. But I mean, I'm spontaneously. I'm spontaneous, you know. And I want to say stuff in Swedish that I can't say in English, you know. How do you say slang? Do you say slang when you say something?
Yeah, slang,
you say slang, right?
Yeah.
I want to say slang, but I don't know all the slang words in English, but I do know them in Swedish.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much why I feel more comfortable being Swedish and talking Swedish, being myself, basically. Yeah.
But I mean, do you not think, you know, if you want to be, you know, say a really successful streamer and be like those guys that we can see over there, you know, having the big queues,
exactly,
in the fan zone, we just saw Spazzy over there. Everyone went, lots of kids went into apoplexy. But, you know, if you know, English would probably help increase your fan base, right?
It would, definitely. I mean, I've been thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking about maybe having 1 or 2 days, once a week, international. But I actually tried speaking English once. It went great. It did, but I didn't see the increase in viewers. That is, I mean, I had the same viewers, but I just talked English. So I don't know. I'm not too sure about it. Maybe one day I'll realize that I actually need to speak English in order to get bigger, in order to get more successful. But right now, I mean, I'm just going upwards. I'm just going upward. I mean, I streamed here at DreamHack 2 days ago. Was the first day, and I had 3.6K viewers while DreamHack had their tournaments going on. So when I saw that so many people would watch me rather than watch the tournament, I realized that I'm not at the end, you know, at the peak. I can still go. I can still keep talking Swedish. So we'll see. I'll keep talking Swedish until I realize that I actually need to speak English in order to get bigger, you know.
So regardless of the language, what is it you think you do better on your stream than other streamers do? Like, why should I tune in one day?
Well,
you know,
to be honest, first of all, I'm hype. I'm really hype. I scream a lot. My neighbors hate me, but I love it. I love to talk a lot. I love to scream. I love to just hype anything, you know. It doesn't need to be such a big deal. I just need to make that small thing big, you know. So that's probably the first reason why people watch me. The second one is that I respect you as a viewer. I don't see you like, I've seen streamers treat their viewers like they're customers, you know, like they're purchasable, like people can buy, like I can buy you. I don't do that, you know. I want to get a connection, a real connection between me and my viewers, you know. That's why I update my Facebook all the time. That's why when I meet somebody down here who wants an autograph, who wants a picture, I treat them like we've known each other for like 2 years, you know. You're not a stranger for me. You're my friend. Some people don't do that. Some streamers just, I don't know. I don't want to say that they're rude to their viewers, but they don't give them the same love that I do.
Yeah, well, they see them as a number.
Yeah.
Not
exactly, exactly. That's what I try not to do. I try to see them as who they are. As you know, some people, they think that because I'm a big streamer, I'm above them, but you're not. I mean, you're a person. He's a person, or she's a person. You know, you're the same. You're at the same level that he or she is. You know, and that's what I try to remind myself of, you know.
I was having breakfast the other day with Admirable, you know, the Hearthstone commentator. He's in the same hotel as me.
All right.
If you don't follow Hearthstone, you won't know who he is.
No,
but anyway, he's a big deal in Hearthstone.
Yeah.
And we were having breakfast, and I was talking about what we're talking about now, about fans.
Yeah.
And I find it so strange. I find it so incredibly weird that anybody would like come up to you and be like, "Oh my God, like, it's you." You know, it seems so weird.
Exactly.
And I don't, I'm kind of like you. I'm just like, whatever. Like, a guy just asked me in the lobby, "Can I take a picture of you?"
Exactly.
Like, with me. And I'm like, "Are you sure? Are you high now?"
No, but seriously, you know, some people, when I was in the fan zone yesterday, and some people came up and they were shaking. They were so nervous, and I was like, "Brother, why are you nervous? I'm just like you."
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm the one who wants to take the picture with you. I actually say, when people say, "Can I get an autograph?" and I've signed it, they say thank you. I say, no, let me thank you for coming up to me. And some people say, "Why do you say thank you?" I say, because I never expected me to be this big. I never seen myself signing autographs to people, you know. So I just want to say thank you, sir, for coming up to me and treating me like I'm a big deal, because I really appreciate it. I really do, you know.
So what do you think about other streamers? Are there any streamers out there that you like, don't like?
Well, Summit 1G, for starters, probably my role model when it comes to streamers. I mean, he's just so relaxed, and he's just down to earth, you know. I mean, when I watch him, I don't get the feeling that he's doing this for the money. I get the feeling that he's doing this because he loves gaming.
Yeah.
You know, so Summit 1G, big shout out to him. Soda Poppin', I mean, he's just so damn funny, you know. Even though he has a lot of viewers who treats him in weird ways, he takes it good, you know. He doesn't get upset, he doesn't get mad. I mean, he's sitting in the streaming area not right in front of me, and I heard people shooting confetti. Do you say confetti?
Yeah, confetti.
Yeah, confetti. Yeah, they're shooting confetti at him, and if it would have been me, I would have gotten mad, you know. I seriously would have gotten mad, you know, especially if I died, and after that he shots confetti at me. I want to blame someone, and I'll blame you. Yeah. And he just takes it so damn chill. So big respect to Soda Poppin', definitely. Other than that, I don't really watch streamers. Yeah. I really don't. I watch series, you know.
Yeah.
Suits, 2.5 Men. That's what I do. That's what I do.
So look, how come? I got to ask, because you know you're good at the game. I mean, what's your rank?
Supreme Global Elite, going back and forth.
Okay.
I do know how to play the game. Yes, I think you're gonna ask me if I don't want to try the pro level.
Read my mind.
Yeah. The thing is, my stream time is between 4 p.m. and midnight. That's where when I stream, that's when everybody got home from the work, from school, you know. So people, you know, other pro teams, some of them have work. So they also come home in like 4 p.m. and that's when they start to practice with the team. And that's when I stream. So to be honest, I don't have the time to be in a pro team and to stream on the level I am right now. That's probably the only reason why, really.
So you would say, you know, if I don't know, let's say Get Right called you up, you know, he's got your number somehow.
Yeah.
Get Right can get anyone's phone number, right? He's got his ways.
Yeah.
And he calls you up and he's like, you know, brother, I'm retiring.
Would you take my place?
I need you to be the next Get Right.
Damn. Well, I don't know. You know, I've never actually been a pro player, so I don't know how it feels like. I don't know how it is to be a pro player. But I've been a big streamer. I am right now, so I know that this is awesome. This is fantastic. I could have never asked for anything else. You know, this is probably what I want to do with the rest of my life if I can.
Yeah.
So if we could like take a break from life, let me be a pro player for 2 months and let me see how it is and maybe compare it, and maybe I would have said yes to Get Right. But when I'm not too sure about how it will be, I think I would have passed, really. I think I would have passed. I think my priority right now is the stream and will always be, probably, yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, look, man, it's been great to talk to you. I won't keep you all day, because I know
it's
you're
okay.
a nipper playing right now.
I want to see them. Yeah,
exactly.
It's okay.
But just if anyone out there is watching and, you know, they're not going to mind that it's a Swedish stream, and they want to, you know, join in and find you, how can they follow you on Twitter? What's your stream?
Well, my stream is twitch.tv/YZNB. Don't ask me why I have the B. When I registered my account on Twitch, you need at least 4 letters. So I just pressed something and it was a B. And my Facebook is facebook.com/officialyzn. And my Twitter is Yacine Laghmari. Go into my Facebook, take my name, and put it in Twitter, and you'll find it.
Awesome, dude. Well, it was great to talk to you, man.
Thank
Thanks
you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
So there you go. That's YZN, Sweden's biggest CS:GO streamer. He's going to go and watch the rest of the games right now. I'm probably going to do the same. But don't you go too far. We're going to have more interviews like this one from here at DreamHack Winter 2014 in the Twitch TV lounge.